So by the time I finish making this video, I've already gained 36,000 US on my life account. This is a funded account. So I want to show you guys how I passed 3 evaluations in three days ago. I think some of them I passed them like in 1 day, some of them I passed in 3 days. I'm going to show you step by step. This is a complete breakdown. I'm going to share with you guys my forex trading strategy so that you can also do the same thing. So this is a very easy strategy. It takes only 30 seconds or just a minute for you to analyze the market and then just enter the trade. So I'm going to show you all the tools that I use and also the money management behind it. So let's get started, guys. First of all, I want to show you, this is a life account that I'm talking about, one of my life accounts, because I also have a couple of other accounts, but this one is of interest because I made this 36,000 in just 3 days. All right, so if you go right here on the account, is if you check here, the balance is 336,000. all right, and if you go the account history, so okay, today I just placed this trade. As we all know that on this, with this film, you have to have at least 10 trading days. All right, so this is just to have a trading day, but from now on I think I'll be using as 0.001 if I want to, so that I don't end up losing the profits that I've already made. All right, but if I want, I still have 27 days where I can actually even double this account. All right, if I'm moving at this pace, I can double this account in no time, because I made 36,000 in just 3 days. Just imagine if you were trading for all those days. All right, so let's go to the account history right here. The initial deposit was 300k, and you can see all the trades that were there. There were a couple of wins. I'm also going to show you each trade example with a breakdown, like from the complete breakdown of the trade, so that you can also understand. There was this loss right here. This is actually just my mistake. All right, this was a euro ad. So let me just go to euro ad chart. All right, so I want to tell you, you see this was my entry right here. I'm going to show you the exact reason why I entered that trade. This was my entry right here. It hit the take profit right here. All right, which is this trade that you see here, the 10.9 right here. Okay, if you go down here, you're going to see it was on the 9th. It was on 9 August. If you check also right here on the trade itself, it says 9 August. All right, so and then the following trade was this one here, which was a losing trade. That's the one I want to show you. So after I hit the take profit right here, and then I re-enter another buy position up here, and then I see it going down all the way. My stop loss was below here, and then I decided that I can't be losing all the money that I've already made today. Let me just close the trade with that loss of 9,000, but it didn't even hit my stop loss, which was below here, below this candle, and then it turned back and went up. All right, so before, when I saw this move, I also ended another trade, which was this one right here, just to cover back what I've lost here. This was the same day, and this one it went up, it also hit that take profit, and then that was enough profit for that day, and then I stopped trading. So I'm going to show you, I passed a 100k account, I passed a 200k account, another 300k account. So I just want to show you all those accounts, and then I would also explain how I place those trades. All right, so what you see on the screen, this was the screenshot that I took before I passed this account in 1 day. All right, so at that point when I took this screenshot, it was 2,000 in profit, and I've put a very good stop loss right here, which was around 2,000, and then this was my end right here. All right, and then this was the take profit right here. So my take profit was somewhere around 8,000, which means if this trade had hit here, I was going to pass the challenge with just one trade. So I decided to close the trade as soon as it reached 3,000, which was somewhere around here. This was 3,000. Okay, so the reason I closed this trade, I wanted to now use the 5,000, the 2,000 stop loss, the initial stop loss that I had, and the 3,000 that I have gained, So I was now using a 5,000 to try and gain a 5,000, which means I didn't want it to move much because I just wanted to put a bigger lot size since I knew that it was gonna keep on going that same direction. So let me show you another screenshot that I took after. You can see this is the same day, right? It kept on going. It actually even hit my take profit, which was right here. If I didn't close this trade, it was still going to hit the take profit, but I decided to close it right here and then just use a 5,000 stop loss to target a 5,000, which was hit somewhere around here. All right, so you can see the trades also in the right here. This was the trade. This was the 3,000 that I closed first, and then the 5,000 trade right here. And then if you check the balance as well, this was just simple 8.4 in one day. All right, this is a 100k account. I'm also going to show you on MetaTrader this account. All right, so before we can go there, let me just show you the metrics for this account. You can see this is the same account right here. I just took another screenshot, and then you can also see all these, and by that time it was 100% win rate right here. All right, but of course you cannot have 100% win rate all the time. This was just 100% because I passed the challenge with only 2 trades. All right, using the symmetric compounding. All right, so the other account that I passed was a 200k. I'm going to show you also the same the other account. So this was the 200k account. You can see it right here. This was the entry for this trade, and this was the take profit right here, which was hit right here. Okay, so if you scroll down, you're going to see these are the 2 trades that I took on that day. These are the same trades that passed the challenge right here. All right, so let me also show you the metrics for this this other 200k account. I took this screenshot yesterday. All right, so I passed this challenge in 3 days. So I had to place these 0.01 lots so that I could reach the target. I could reach the minimum trading days. You can see I was now placing a 0.01 lot because I passed this one in 3 days. So I also ended up upgrading this account yesterday, and I passed the challenge also yesterday for this account. I'm going to show you on MetaTrader and show you also how I place those trades. And then there was also a 300k account which I was trading. This is the one. All right, so this was a 300k account. You can see it down here. I also passed right here. This was now 36,100 in profit, and I started with a loss, but I came back, and then I made I started with the loss, and then this was by the end of the day I'd already passed the challenge as well. This one took me a couple, I think it took me a couple of weeks. It took me 2 weeks because I was a bit busy doing other accounts, because I'll be also trading on my live accounts. All right, so I can't be just trading these evaluations all the time. So you can also see the metrics for this account, which is this one right here. All right, since it's a 300k account, we only needed to make a 24,000. All right, I'm going to show you also the trades that I took on this account. So with that out of the way, let's quickly go to the 100k account, the MetaTrader, and then I'll show you how I analyze and why I placed those trades. So this is the 100k account, and I'm still taking those 0.01 lots because I passed this one in 1 day. I still have to place another 0.01 lot tomorrow so that I can upgrade to level 2. All right, so this is the account. Today I just placed this small trade right here, and then if you go to the account history, let's just see the account history as well, and then I'll explain how I took all these trades. All right, so first of all, this is the first trade that I placed, right? This was on 8 August. So 8 August is right here. This is 8 August right here. All right, let me just highlight it. Okay, this is 8 August right here. This is 8 August. All right, so I want to check the exact time when I placed this trade. If you go right here, you're going to see that I placed this trade around between 8 and 9 a.m. my time. All right, so if I go to the chart, it should also show me 8 9, which is right here. All right, where I'm going to put this vertical line right here. This is when we place this sell trade. All right, this was 8 9 right here. All right, so I want to go to the analysis of this trade. Okay, so keep the timestamp right here. This is 8 9, right? If you go to this, I use this this trading system that I developed. All right, so if you guys are interested in this trading system, this is a very powerful tool that you should be having in your arsenal. All right, so if you go right here, this is 8 August as well. I'm going to try and highlight it so that we see that we are on the same page. All right, how do I put these things? All right, so this was 8 August right here. This was 8 August. All right, oops. So this was 8 August right here. All right, so let me look for 8 a.m., which was 8 to 9, which was somewhere around here, I think. Let's just see. This was 6 8 9, somewhere around here. All right, 8 9, somewhere around here. Okay, all right, so this is the exact time when I placed this trade right here. So the reason I placed this this trade that you see on that account, this one here, this was a sell trade. All right, which means if you are trading a euro AUD, and it means the Australian dollar is what is very strong, so it's pulling the euro to go down. All right, that's why it went down. All right, so if you go to my trading system right here, it just shows you, like, it draw the green box for you to show you that the Australian dollar is very, very strong. All right, because I was using Australian dollar index. All right, so this system, you can actually load it on a currency pair direct, like on euro AUD. You can load it on any currency pair, AUD, JPY, euro card, pound, USD. All right, but you can also load it on a Australian dollar index or on a currency index, like New Zealand dollar index, euro index, US dollar index. So in this case, since I wanted to trade an Australian dollar pair, all right, something that had to do with the Australian dollar, I had to go to Australian dollar index. All right, so once I load it on Australian dollar index, once it draw these, like, these green boxes, all right, I was actually supposed to enter my trade right here when it actually formed the first green box, when it formed the first candle right here. All right, this was, I think, around 5 a.m. I was still sleeping by that time, so I woke up a bit late that day. I was a bit tired, so I only started preparing to trade. It was around 8 a.m., 8 to 9, which was somewhere around here. So when I came in the market, I just saw that the Australian dollar index is very, very strong, so that's why it's showing these green boxes. All right, when it's weak, it will be showing you these red boxes. So once I know that it's very strong, the only thing I needed to do was to go to a euro AUD, which I did right here. All right, so this will be euro AUD, right? Let me just show you on the same chart, all right, which I was using, this one. So the Australian dollar index was very strong, which means we are only looking for sell trades if we are trading on euro AUD. All right, if I was trading AUD USD, I'll be looking for a buy trade on that exact same time. All right, like, let me just load a AUD USD. All right, so let's also highlight where we can see 8 August. All right, which is supposed to be, oops, This thing doesn't want to draw now. Okay, so this is actually 8 August right here. So exactly at 8 to 9 around there, this was a buy signal because the Australian dollar index was very strong. All right, so if you are trading AUD USD, you'll be buying. If you are trading AUD JPY, you'll be buying. So let me check if we can get AUD JPY. I don't trade this one, so AUD JPY, where are you? I think I just have to add the AUD JPY right here. AUD JPY, it looks like it's there. I don't know why I can't see it on the chart. Oh, there it is right here. So this is AUD JPY. I'll be expecting another buy signal. All right, but before I can go there, I just want to show you how many pips you could have made right here. And this had a small drawdown. You can see that it went all the way up. I think that was about 70 pips in just one day. All right, this is just one currency pair. If you go to AUD JPY right here, the same time, which is around here, all right, you'll be also expecting another buy signal which went all the way up, I think 65 pips. All right, so if you're trading euro AUD, since the Australian dollar is on the right side, it means we are only going to be looking for a sell trade, which is why I placed this sell trade. So with this trading system, you can actually tell if the currency index is very strong, and then you know that there's a high probability that the trade is going to work out in your favor. All right, so I can also give you another trade example, like a day before that, this one right here. All right, this was 5 August. Okay, so it means this was on Friday. This was Monday then. So a day, so I can say on Friday right here, at exactly 12:00 right here. All right, it generated a signal that the Australian dollar index was very weak. So which means if I'm trading a euro AUD, I'm only looking to buy. All right, I'm only looking to buy since it was weak. So if let me just go to the chart as well. This was on 5 August, which was somewhere around, this was 5 August. All right, so we say the 12:00, which means right here, this was a buy signal since it was weak right here. So you can see that this was another easy win right here. It went up all the way. I think it started by going up. I don't know why my mouse is playing tricks here. It went up, I think, about 23 pips before having a little bit of drawdown, which was also another 20 pips. And then it ended up going all the way up 86 pips. All right, so this was another winning trade. But you can see that this move started right back here. All right, so you might be wondering, why is it not showing that why did it generate the signal when it was already up here? All right, which is another thing that I want to look at, and another example that I'm going to give you. So when you are trading using this system, you can actually just look at the Australian dollar index alone, or you can also confirm, like in this case, if I wanted to trade a euro AUD, I can go back to euro at the same time. All right, so let's say, like for example, on this trade that was there on the, let's say for example, if I go like on 8 August, this signal right here, all right, I expect the euro to be weak since I'm trading euro AUD. So if it's not weak, I might not place this trade. All right, so let's try to highlight as well. Where is this? So you can see on the 8 August, the euro was also weak. This is 8 August, right? This is 8 August. So you see, when it turned weak, that's when also the Australian dollar was what? Strong. So it means they are pushing in different sides. All right. they're actually pushing in one direction. Since this one is weak, it only means if you are trading euro out, the euro is going to go down. If this one is strong, it means the euro is still going to go down because this one is strong and it's on the right side of the pair. All right, so you can see like the reason why I wanted to show you this on the 5th, on Friday, right, is because you might be wondering why did it give the signal so late. All right, this signal was actually pushed by this euro right here. If you go on that Friday, same Friday right here, okay, same Friday right here, it actually started. If you go to the chart, you can see that this move started on 4 August right here. Right, when it started going up, when I put this arrow here, it started on 4 August. All right, so if you go to your chart right here to the system, if you check right here, you can see that the euro was very strong on 4 August. It started pushing up right here. All right, so if I was just only looking at euro, I was going to still catch those pips. All right, I was still going to end up from down here and keep on riding with the trend. All right, this system can actually show you, or it gives you very good signals that you can enter a trade before the trend starts. All right, so it started going up, going up, going up. It was very strong, and then on the 5th it was just a little bit sideways. But if you go right here on out, right, it was also a bit stronger right here on 4 August. I was only going to place the trade later on right here. All right, because I wouldn't want it to be strong and then you find out also the euro is strong at the same time. I don't want to place trades like that because they are not high probability trades. I want when the euro is weak, I can see that it's weak, and then I want also when I see that this one is very strong. All right, so you can also go and I want to show you another account, which was the, I think that was the, let me show you the other account. This should be the 200. This was a 100k account. I'm going to show you on the 300k account the reason why I placed that gold trade. So this is the 300k account. You can see that I also passed this one right here. All right, this is the one I was saying I took a couple of weeks because I was a bit busy. But let's go to the history. I'm going to show you this. This is the gold trade. All right, so the reason I placed this gold trade, this was on the 8 August as well. All right, so if I can highlight right here so that you see where is 8 August. All right, should be right here. So this is 8 August right here. All right, and I placed the trades. You can see these arrows. This is where I placed my buy trade right here. It was somewhere around the time was what, I started I think around 4 to 5. All right, 4 to 5. So if I go to my charts again, my analysis, this is on the gold, right, XAU USD. All right, if you go to 8 August, which is right here, all right, so you can see the moment this signal was generated, this is a buy signal. All right, like I said, you can load it, the system direct on any currency or currency pair or any asset that you want. So you can go to gold right here. This is XAU USD, a symbol for gold. So if you go right here, you can see that it generated this around the same time, which was around, okay, the signal was generated around so as you can see, this signal was generated exactly around that same, it was generated an hour before, around 2 o'clock. Me, I ended that trade around the 3-4, is it? Where is that account? No, I ended the trade around 4-5. So which means I ended the trade, let me just put this vertical line. This was 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. I ended this trade around here where you see this vertical line. So this was a buy signal on gold. All right, so that's why I placed this trade, and that's why it went up. It hit the take profits, and then I passed the challenge also. All right, so I want to show you also, I think, another trade example, and then I don't want to make this video very long, so I just want to show you a quick trade example. So this is the last example that I'm going to give you, and I'll be doing just the same thing, guys, over and over, and then just have to wait and be patient. So if you check, this is the account that I was telling you. So if you check, this is the account that I was telling you. I passed this one yesterday in just one day. This was level 2. All right, as you know, this, if you are trading a 200k account, you need a 10,000 for you to pass the challenge. All right, so this is what I made yesterday, 10k in just one day. I passed this one also in one day. So I want to show you the reason why I placed that trade. If you go right here on the time, you see that this trade was placed somewhere around 3 4 2 2 3 2 3. All right, the first one was placed around 2 3 o'clock, and then the other one I think around 4 o'clock, just to pass the challenge, just to finish the challenge anyways. So if you go to the analysis again, I want to be looking at 2 3. All right, this is when this huge signal was generated right here. This is 2 3. You see that the Australian dollar index was very strong. All right, that is why I had to sell, since it's a euro add. All right, that is why it's simple as that. Once I see this signal, but the good thing about this trading system, it actually generates the signal for you. It gives you a pop-up, a sound notification, a pop-up. It tells you that it's time to buy. If it's on a current pair, if it's here on the out index, I know that some of the current pairs I might be buying, some of them I have to sell. Like in this case, if it's strong, I know that I have to sell. But if I was trading a AUD JPY, I know that I was going to buy. If it was AUD USD, I was going to buy as well. All right, so let me just quickly show you as well on other currency pairs like AUD JPY right here. So you can load this system direct on a currency pair instead of using the currency index. So you can see right here, these were monster wins right here. This is a sell 400 pips, 412 pips. This was another nice good win right here. All right, this is a buy, 200 and what, 30 pips. This was another nice sell. It went down, I think 49 pips. So another signal, it went up all the way. This is about 91 pips. All right, so you can actually load it on any currency pair. You can see also these other monster wins right here. All right, so right now the current signal on Euro JPY is a sell. All right, so if you want further confirmation, guys, you can actually go to the euro itself right here and check, am I supposed to sell or not? All right, like in this case, I can see that this euro is actually gained. All right, so if I go to out, I expect it to weaken. The moment it weakens, that's when I'm going to start selling. That's when I'm going to buy. All right, since the euro is strong. All right, so you can actually confirm when you get a signal. Like in this case, Euro JPY, it's showing us that this is a big sell right here. But if I check here, the currency index is showing me that it's now very strong. All right, so it means anytime it can actually turn back. So instead of me entering this trade right here, there are so many ways to kill a cat, guys. You can actually just enter right here. Since the signal is giving you sell, you can just sell, put your stop loss here, because there's no way you can know which side the market is going to go. All right, but in this case, if you just want further confirmation, if I see this, I will hesitate. I won't enter this. It won't be high probability trade. But if I was just using the system, just following here, not confirming with the currency index, I'll be just selling right here. All right, so that's when you find out that some of those trades may lose, but the majority of them you are going to win, guys. You can see the monster wins right here. I think this is about 375 pips. Another monster win right here, 485 pips. All right, so even if I lose this one, it doesn't matter, because you can see the potential, the profit potential is also there. All right, so you can also, if you are trading, like let's say you are trading gold. All right, this is a symbol for gold. You need to understand the correlation between gold and the Australian dollar index. Most of the time when you see gold giving you a buy signal, like when it's strong, right, it means also the Australian dollar index is also strong. All right, but there's a time where you see that they are not going in line with each other, right? There are also sometimes when they are not moving together, but most of the time, like right here, let me show you on 4 August right here. You can see this signal when it was generated, right? This was 4 August. All right, so once I see that gold is strong, right, I'm also expecting to see a very strong Australian dollar index on 4 August, which was right here. It was actually strong from 3 August to 4 August before it actually turned back on the 5th. All right, so this is how it works. If you check here on the 5th, that's when it also turned right here on the 5th. The Australian dollar index was weak. That's why gold also was weak. So the reason why these ones go hand in hand is because Australia is the largest exporter or the producer of gold. All right, so once Australian dollar is weak, it means also gold will be weak. All right, because the Australian dollar economy is based on what? On gold. All right, so it's simple as that. There's no need for you to understand how it correlates or why this one is going down and why are they doing this at the same time, right? All you need to know is that this is a signal to buy, this is a signal to sell. That's what I do. I don't even look at this correlation most of the time. But if you just want extra confirmation, you can also check on New Zealand dollar right here. All right, once you see the New Zealand dollar strong, you also expect the what? The Australian dollar to be strong. All right, you can see it right here. It's in front of you. All right, so once I see this is strong, I expect the gold trade will be very, very strong as well. You can see on the same time it was strong right here. All right, it actually generated, I think, about 251 pips. So these are high probability setups. All right, so you can also go to other currency pairs because this system actually works on any currency pair. All right, you can also get nice wins. You can also get losses, like here. This was a loss here because it only went down, I think, about maybe 20 pips in profit before turning back. You can also go to pound, Australian dollar. This is another good signal right here. So you can see this was a nice win generated here. It went down all the way. It's still going down. All right, so right now it's at it's around 190 pips. So these are nice winning trades, guys. So this is how easy I trade. And if you guys want to have this trading system, you can actually contact me. I'll put my email address on the screen. But before you contact me, make sure to like this video so that you get you can stand a chance to win my trading system for free. So you comment on the video, like the video, and then I'll randomly choose who can win the trading system. And if you guys want to have this trading system, I'll also put a link to my website where you can actually get the trading system. You can just check out and get the system. All right, so thank you for watching this video, guys, and good luck with your trading. I hope this finds this is going to help someone else.